Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls, a deep dive into the dark. I'm Dustin and this is Lion Small Gaming. Today we're going to start out the episode the same way we always do, with leveling up. And this time we're just going to put 2 points into strength and dexterity and call it a day. And actually, seeing as we're so close to another level, let's burst another soul. Level up again. We'll throw this point into endurance. Alright, so today, we are rocking a build from a friend of mine that they've chosen. It's going to be the Gargoyle Tail Axe, a Longbow +5, the Pyromancy Flame along with the Spider Shield while wearing the Brigand armor, and I have the Havel Ring and Rusted Iron Ring. And we're going to be descending further below. So let's get moving. Astute viewers will recall that we got the key to Blighttown last time as we beat the dragon. So we are going to use that key to open up the next door. Forgot how loud that waterfall is. And we're just gonna ignore all of this. Donald's still there. And here's the door. I want you to pay very close attention to the colors. You see that green shift? That's intentional. So, we're gonna head further down. We're on these rickety planks. Some expanse of black below us. And a friend. Oh, I got robbed. Can I get this time? There we go. As we head further in, see another item down there. And another club friend. So we'll dodge that one. Go for some big hits. Get a stun off. Barely blocked that. As you can see, these large ogres are a pain. And fighting them on a thin walkway is not really fun. And we got their large club again. Cool. I believe we already had that. I believe that's all these ones are capable of dropping. As you can see, they are parryable. The timing's a bit rough, and there's another enemy. Hopefully he gets stuck for a minute. And we'll use our iframes from this parry to deal with this one. There we go. And I actually do not know what these guys are called off the top of my head. I think they're like Wretched Undead or something. If somebody knows, tell me in the comments below. I don't know what their official name is. But as you can see, they wield a variety of weapons. And can be a bit of a nuisance because they swarm you. And as you watch the Gargoyle Tail Axe, this is the weapon that we got from the gargoyle, from cutting off the gargoyle's tail. I guess I could show it off real quick. It has actually more scaling with dexterity than strength, which is kind of weird for an axe. But it does bend whenever you use your power attack. And it gives you a really weird animation for it. Both power and, or both the one-handed and two-handed power attack. And it does have a lot of stun. And if you watched very carefully there, you would have seen a dart fly at me from over here. And I'm going to show off the benefit of the Spider Shield. So, having the Spider Shield, you can block these darts. These darts have Toxic on them. But if I were to switch to another shield really quickly, and block them this time, you'll note that my toxin bar actually filled up some. So the spider shield completely blocks that poison, and that applies to any attacks that have poison as well. So I don't remember if I believe the enemies, not these enemies, there's enemies further down into Blighttown that grant regular poison from their attacks, and the shield also blocks all the poison from that. That was a dart, one of the dart guys is what I refer to him as, and they inflict toxic, which is much worse poison. And they do not respawn. So if you take care of them once, they don't come back. And that's a very good thing because they're a nuisance. But we are going to head down here. Sorry, I had to adjust my headset. It was falling off. Take care of a couple of these guys. Ugh. There we go. And head over here for the item we saw earlier. I just want to again point out just how oddly built this place is. Literally just scraps of wood strapped together. And we get a Soul of a Proud Knight. And again, there's the endless abyss below. So we head back. Go back up these stairs. Alright, up this ladder. Wish there were stairs. Place would be a lot easier to navigate if there were stairs instead. Also, another thing to point out now, there will always be a torch on the side of a ladder in this area. Always. It's very helpful. There's torches without ladders, but there's always a torch on a ladder, if that makes sense. The torch is not exclusive to the ladder is exclusive to the torch, I believe is what I'm trying to say. I think it's the wording I would use. And then these bridges move, which is always fun. So we take care of that guy. And then his friend. Ow. Wait for him to come back. You coming? Thank you. And we got a drop. And it's a large soul of the lost undead. As you walk across here, you can see there's an item down there. And if you look really close down there, not on this one. Am I thinking in the wrong place? Could have swore there was a bonfire there. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Mentally. We'll see when we get down there. Maybe I'm wrong. But the way you get that item is you jump. I will show that off after we get to that point normally. So we'll take this area down. There's an item there, but if you notice, those boards are a different color. They fall away. I'll see if I can show it without falling. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna have to take my word for it. They fall away. So avoid that. And yeah, there is a bonfire. It just wasn't rendering in. I knew I wasn't crazy. You walk across back over here. And you can't help but notice this one. Just sitting in a pot waiting for you to walk by. Two-handed swings take far too long. There we go. Oh, okay, I didn't throw them off. I say I wanted that. And you can get a spear from them. You can hear a dog. Right there, 2 of them in fact. That's always fun. And like I said, torch is lit, or the ladder is lit by a torch. Both on the top and the bottom. It's actually a nice little design by the developers to help out. So there's this bonfire. We're just gonna light it because I don't want to respawn the enemies. I'm gonna head back up. Ah, fucking dogs. Stay down there. I'll deal with you in a minute. I gotta show the people this item. Now, I can tell you right now, just from the start, Blighttown is going to be a long episode. Because I plan on doing it all in one section. So what you do, you just run and jump. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I'll be right back. There we go. So that's how you make the jump. I jumped really early last time. But over here you have the Iato. And the Iato is a katana type weapon. As you can see, it deals bleed damage. Has a base of 88, and I don't actually have the dex to wield it. Requires a dex of 20. And here we go. Katana forged in an eastern land. The katana is drawn from the scabbard at lightning speed using an Ayajutsu technique. Ayajutsu allows the wielder to charge forward to swiftly cut down distant foes. The Iato is, in my opinion, one of the coolest weapons in this game. It has a very unique moveset. It's similar to the Uji Katana. However, in terms of damage, but its moveset is a lot different. It doesn't have thrusting damage anymore because of the power attack being different. But it is a very cool weapon, in my opinion, and arguably has a better moveset. If you're looking for variety. If you're looking for reliability similar to what a longsword has, go with the Uji Katana. Alright, so from the fire, if you head this way, you head over here to another ladder. And then I'm gonna get it stabbed in the back. Well, that was fun. And I got a humanity from that. So those guys, when they do that growl and kind of stand back at you with their arms out, they're going to do a jump grab. And if they grab you, they do a ton of damage. But we're going to very carefully walk over here and get this purple moss clump on the edge of this plank. Or the blooming purple moss clumps. If you don't have the spider shield and you're not being very careful with the blow dart guys, you will definitely need them. So I highly advise getting them. And then there's this bridge. As you can see, this bridge moves. So my best advice is walk very slowly. And cautiously. I'm just gonna get off of it. Hi, dog. Those dogs breathe fire, which is always fun. Perhaps you'll see it. Yeah, he's gonna do it. Maybe. Nope, he's just broken. I have no freaking poise with this build. Thank you. As you can see, there is an item below. I do not recommend dropping. You can come around. You can look out a bit here. We can see the swamp below now. And as you can see, we're still like underneath the aqueducts right now. But as you come down, you can walk down even further. Break some pots. And again, walk out and grab another humanity. So, heading back up, meet you guys back at the bonfire. Alright, back at the bonfire. I'm just going to rest to fill up my Estus, because I don't really have to worry about the enemies that were that way. And we're heading this way now. Alright, so we got a ladder here. A bridge to walk with dogs this way. And a buddy. And the dogs got me. Alright, so one way you can deal with them is you can shoot the dogs from further behind to draw them out and deal with them earlier. Alternatively, you can try to deal with them quickly. I'm gonna opt for shooting and pulling them out. Really? Come on. Freaking... Sounds like I've got another friend. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. Good. There's the fire. One thing to be aware of is just the limited space you have here. It's just important that you're careful. Because if you walk off, you're dead. Plain and simple. The area here is not forgiving. Swing, please. Thank you. And we'll come back out here and get our souls. Okay, so having dealt with them, we can come back here. Somebody's mad. So we take the ladder up, take the ladder down, kill him. Now take the ladder up. Trying the whole hide in the pot thing again. Not gonna work. You can walk across this bridge. You'll notice we are back where everyone is yelling. Holy cow. But we are back where we had traveled from. I didn't really want to bait everybody out. I was just trying to show that. So you head back over. You'll note that there are some items. And a dark guy. As you can see, if you get hit with a toxin dart directly, you take a ton of toxin damage. I actually have a lot more toxin resist than most people do because of the gargoyle tail axe. Whenever I switch it off, if you watch, those bars refilling, what was actually like already filled up when I put the axe on is how much the axe gives me in resistance. So the gargoyle tail axe is a pretty good weapon for this area. Bastard. He's gonna sit there and shoot at me until I kill him. But we head across here. And there's nothing but a ladder. So you can take the ladder, or alternatively, you can just roll down here, land on this little platform, and roll off again. Right to this item. And as you can hear, there's enemies everywhere. So you just gotta kind of deal with them as they come. Blighttown is an area that I don't dislike, but I'm not necessarily fond of it. In runs that I'm not too worried about items, I do not come through Blighttown this way. I will just be upfront with you. I take the shortcut most of the time. So I normally only have to deal with the lower half of Blighttown, but Since I'm showing... Oh my gosh, I'll get out of your way. You can come up, I'll two-hand, and I'll murder you. And I'll just drop down, because screw the ladder. Alright, so we got that tentacle guy. Don't go over to him. He'll kill you. We're going to take this ladder. And hopefully nobody comes down. I'm sorry if you can hear the dogs. I can't get them to stop barking. And here's our dark guy. And a purple moss clump. So, taking care of this guy. One thing you'll notice is that guy is actually swinging a corpse. That's not a staff, that's a corpse. Walking in here, we have another friend, and I'm gonna get stuck on this wall. There we go. And you head down here. You have your first experience with this guy. And I'm gonna be killing him with pyromancy. You can't see his health unless you look up. Ow, what hit me? Jeez. Let's see how much a bow does. Not much. I don't know who just killed themselves. But you can try to whack this guy. You can shoot him, however you want to kill him. It is possible to hit him with your weapon. I'll show that real quick. You just have to be very careful how you walk. Because if you fall in front of him, he will kill you. So I'm just going to opt to shoot him with a bow. And that kills it. This is another non-respawning enemy. He awards you 1,000 souls. And you get access to this item. The Pyromancy Power Within. And Power Within, if I think where I have to find it, should be right here. Pyromancy of Carmina, who harness the power of the flame to actualize the inner self. Short strength and / endurance boost, but lose HP. Excessive power eats away at the life force of its caster. And like all dangerous spells, Power Within was kept a secret for eons. I will go through the rest of the spell descriptions at the next bonfire. Because I realized that I didn't read them when I got them. So, I'll read them for you when I get there. But Blighttown's not the best place to do that. Coming down the stairs, we got another ogre. Avoid going too far down that way, or this guy shows up. Damn it. So, got more ogres. Kill them. And now you can proceed. Coming into here, you'll note that we're in what appears to be some kind of tunnel. Or, I guess, well or sewer system is a more accurate description. And there is an item below us. But instead of dropping down, I'm just going to walk through. And taking the ladders down. Am I missing something? Hold on. I apologize. I might be forgetting stuff. I am not super familiar with the upper parts of Blighttown. I don't normally get everything. So let me double check. Yes, okay, I know where that is. No, we're good. We are good. And this thing exists. Honestly, you could ask me, I couldn't tell you what these things are. They appear to be like some kind of demon flies. This is the best description I can give you. Flies that were mutated by chaos. And you can hear a good old buddy with a dart. So we're gonna roll down, take care of him. So he doesn't spawn in again. You walk around here and you get the Wanderer's equipment, along with a falchion. Same deal, I will show off everything I get back at the bonfire. This area kind of punishes you for waiting around in place. There's little flies like those that chase you and try to poison you. Pretty much the whole time you're here. And these guys breathe fire. As you can see, they're even catching up to me now, let alone if I try to read item descriptions. Freaking flies. Now we reach the poison swamp part. So this swamp poisons you just for standing in it. So we run over here, we grab this, we get a large soul of a proud knight. Run this way. There's another guy. But if you walk in here, right inside here is another bonfire. And we will level up real quick, because I'll be doing a lot of running around in here. Just throw another point in endurance. And we'll head back out. So now that we're in the bottom part of the swamp will slow you down, just like certain parts of the depths, except it's everywhere. Or did that happen in the depths? I'm sorry. Either way, the Rusted Iron Ring is recommended. Let's see. All right, let's deal with these guys. I'm just gonna go over all the item descriptions at once. Be easier that way for everybody. The unfortunate part about the swamp is no matter how high your poison resistance is, you're gonna get poisoned at some point, just due to the fact you have to walk through all of it. These guys are interesting. They're like leeches. They have some nice drops that you can get from them. The way I like to go about this area is I usually just circle the outside. And we get Pyromancy Poison Mist along with the Tattered equipment. Hit him, please. Thank you. But as you can see, they just keep coming. They don't stop coming and they don't stop coming, you know? Take care of that guy. And just keep a relatively good eye on your health as you go. Check corners. Notice that we have some big ogres with boulders in the distance. So there's something to keep in mind. Here's another one. You can't really block these attacks, so it's advised that you don't try. There's another one. And they can throw these boulders. That bug almost got me killed. So I'm gonna heal real quick. Watch out for that. That's the attack that'll get you. But these ogres... Oh, didn't get it. They have the ability to drop another weapon, I believe. That or it's the item that's right back there, one or the other. Freaking iframes for them. And finish it. There we go. I think it might just be the item back here now that I think about it more. It is the Great Club. Okay, yeah. So you can get the Great Club back here, which is even bigger than the large club. And my poison actually wore off. But I'm gonna get it back real quick. Let's bait these guys out one at a time. Or not. I guess the game doesn't want to let me do that. Because who does that? That's crazy talk. Can you at least come over here? I don't want to fight you in the swamp. There we go. Thank you. Nope, stay here. There's the other one. Alright, cool. They did give up. And the boulder does block attacks for him, too. Alright, let's bait out another one. These are not enemies I like to fight multiple at a time. Would you come here? Come on. I'll just keep shooting you. There, now he's coming. One easy thing to do while you're down here is to not pay super close attention to your health when you're not being hit. The poison still does drain you down though, so make sure you periodically check it and see where you're at. You're alive. Pick up your rock. Thanks. And now we can finally deal with the last one. But yeah, just check around the corners. You'll find stuff everywhere. I'll be showing it all, but... No. Stop that. Just stay out from in front of the ogre. They'll smash you to the ground with a rock. Keep forgetting I gotta wait till he picks it up. There we go. Get out of here, bug. I missed. Can't hit him. Cool. Jump attack. There we go. Another dung pie. And up here, you notice we have like a spider cocoon. We'll be back to that. Heading straight over here. See another one of those demon flies over there. He's probably going to come visit me. Yep. And there's a large titanite shard right there. Come on. You want to visit? Let's visit. Nice having you over. Don't forget your coat. There's another one back here. Don't really know why. It's not guarding anything. Just hiding in the corner. There's this one. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think I'm gonna split Blighttown into two sections, because this area is massive, because I've only covered half of the plank section. So I think I'm gonna show the rest of the bottom of the swamp, and that'll be the end for this one. That sounds like a good plan. So, heading back out this way, you have the stairs that you came down, obviously. And then back around here. There's all the stuff that I just killed. So we head this way now. We cut the swamp in half. So, heading over here. Walk around this corner. Here's a bunch of slugs. You'll want to keep these guys in mind. Because as of right now, these are you serious? I'll be right back. As I was saying, these guys are your best source of farmable large titanite shards. Which is an item that you're going to want to have access to. I'll show that off. They also can drop green titanite shards, which are very good if you plan on making a divine weapon or a fire weapon later on. But these are your best source. So having a lot of them in your disposal is a good thing. And I'm going to get very familiar with this run. You just come through, whack them all. Watch out for their spit attacks. They're a pretty easy enemy. There are a lot of them, but they're a pretty easy enemy. Would you hit him? Not a huge fan of the swing on the dash attack for this weapon. And as you saw there, that dropped item, or the item off the corpse, is another large titanite shard. Damn bastards, here we go. We got a drop from one of them. And like I said, it's a large titanite shard. It's one drop that's available. Gonna heal, because I learned my lesson last time. Don't have to teach me the lesson again, old man. Kill off all of these damn slimes, and you get over here and get the server, which is a curved greatsword. Alright. Oh, here's an item drop I missed. Another large titanite shard. Wow, I'm getting pretty lucky with the ones that I'm getting, because normally you only get the green ones. I guess it's unlucky right now, but lucky for me, because I'll be needing a ton of these. Alright, buddy. That's really the only attacks they have, is they have that spit attack and they have a leap. That's pretty much all they do. I'm gonna head further down here. Take care of these ones. Actually, thinking about it, I am going to split Blighttown into two, but not in the way you think. The second half of Blighttown won't be showed off for a little bit. But for now, we head back here. There's a plank shield. We'll be back here. And as I showed you, there's some stuff down there. Otherwise, the swamp of Blighttown is pretty much complete. Pretty much. So we are going to go back to the bonfire, go over all of our stuff that we got, and return our humanity. Take on the boss. Gonna heal, because it'd be a shame to die right now. Before I do that, though, if you walk back here behind the bonfire, notice there's a gate with a hole in it and a chest below. So if you come back here and open it up, inside you'll find the dragon scale. And up above you is just the pit. So, we're going to pop down at the bonfire, reset everything. Let's take a look at what we got. Any new normal items? I do not believe so. Nope. I've already shown off green Titanite shards as well as large Titanite shards. Don't believe there were any new key items. Alright, spells. Elementary sorcery, fire soul arrow. Soul arrow inflicts magical damage, making them effective against iron armor, tough scales, and other physically resilient materials. Magic weapon. Sorcery for casters who wield swords. Magic augmentation right weapon. The power of the magic swordsman of Vinheim is predicated upon this and magic shield. Many warriors learn sorcery just for this. Sorcery for casters who wield swords. Yeah. Magic augmentation, left shield. Shields augmented by the magic are resilient to magic attacks and have higher stability. This spell makes it possible to challenge powerful foes with a small shield. Oral decoy. Sorcery used by playful sorcerers lure enemies away by creating a sound originating in the distance. This spell is not the first choice for serious sorcerers, but it has a surprising amount of applications, some of them extremely effective. Fall control. Sorcery developed by a certain surreptitious sorcerer at the Vinheim Dragon School. Reduce damage and noise from the fall. This sorcery, along with Hush, explains the extravagant cost of hiring Vinheim's spooks. Fireball. Standard pyromancy of the Great Swamp. Hurl Fireball. The fire damage caused by fireballs makes them effective against corporeal beasts and undead, who, by nature, fear flame. The Great Swamp is mentioned. I just want to explain that the Great Swamp is not Blighttown. It is a separate location. Elementary pyromancy. Create powerful flame in hand. One of the most basic pyromancies. For this very reason, the flame thus created is fierce. Poison Mist. Unique pyromancy crafted by Engi. Considered a heretic even at the Great Swamp. Create Poison Mist. Engi became an egg-bearing undead who serves the deformed young girl who speaks in an unintelligible tongue. And Power Within. Pyromancy of Carmina, who harnessed... I read this one. Homeward. Great miracle cast by advanced clerics. Return to the last bonfire rested at. Would normally link one's homeland, but only the curse of the undead has distorted its power, redirecting the casters to a bonfire, or perhaps for the undead, this serves as home. See guidance. Miracle of clerics on an undead mission. Display more guidance from other worlds. Guidance facilitates communication between undead, but their value varies greatly. A balance of faith and wisdom is required. That's all the spells, and we can go over some new weapons. We got the Falchion. It's a small curved sword. Each hit inflicts little damage, but fluid chain attacks are deadly. The Falchion's sharp slashing attacks are effective against cloth and flesh, but not against metal armor or tough scales. The Server. Server is a curved greatsword used in a mysterious ancient rite, imbued with a frightful occult energy which restores HP with each hit. This weapon does in fact heal you whenever you hit enemies. It's a relatively cool weapon. I read the Iato. We have the Great Club. Giant tree branch serves as a wooden club. Smash enemies from upside the head. The leaping attack is a trademark of clubs, and this giant club is no exception. And the plank shield. I had the plank shield. So onto the armor. Hood of an aimless traveler, made from sturdy leather, and it offers protection versus wind and rain. Coat of an aimless traveler, made from sturdy leather and quilting. Battle comes with the territory when one wanders the land, and this coat provides a certain degree of protection. Manchette of an aimless traveler, made from sturdy leather and protects the hands. Boots of an aimless traveler, made from a sturdy leather, a must-have for long journeys. We already read the thief stuff and the brigand stuff. Tattered cloth. Hood worn by pyromancers of the Great Swamp. Though it appears tattered, it is actually quite strong. Their attire offers substantial protection against poison, fire, and other forces of nature out in the hinterlands where they were driven. And let's see if there's anything different. Boots made of thick leather. The boots of pyromancers are incredibly tough on account of the rugged grasslands and treacherous swamps they must traverse. Their soles are nearly impenetrable. And I believe that is it as far as equipment. Alright, so we're going to take a rest at the bonfire, reverse our hollowing. We're going to kindle up this bonfire, since we have the humanity. And we're going to be taking on a boss. we'll level up and we'll head over there. Let's just throw a point in Dex. There we are. Let's head out. We're heading over to the big old cocoon area. Oh, and what's this? We're being invaded. We'll let them come to us instead of fighting them in the swamp. I don't want to be poisoned. And they have a machete. Maneater Mildred. Notice that she's using equipment very similar to that of the butchers. Even having the matching hood. But she can be easily handled. And having defeated her, we get her humanity, along with 3 more humanity, and her butcher's knife. We're actually going to head back to the bonfire yet again, read the butcher's knife, and level up. So, the butcher's knife. Giant butcher knife wielded by the undead man-eating cook lurking in the depths. More a tool for subduing and preparing live catches than an actual weapon. Those who face this deadly blade have a deeper sense of how helpless prey must feel. And then we're going to throw another point into dexterity and hit that 20. Now we'll be on our way. Heading this way. Take care of this guy. And you'll notice that we have 12 Estus flasks. That is due to one of 2 mechanics, I believe. One of which is when you're online and other people kindle bonfires, you get an extra Estus flask. I'm not sure if it's also from defeating certain NPC characters. I actually did not know that I was online, but that's okay if I am. But running in here, you are safe from the big old boulder guys, and you have these guys. These are the egg-possessed undead. Don't hit them. I will show what happens with them on the way out, but I advise against hitting them. And now that we've defeated Maneater Mildred, we can summon her. You'll notice that she's a white phantom. So she's not like Solaire, she's more akin to Lautrec. And here we go. So, we have the Chaos Witch Quelaag. She's half spider, and she can spew lava, and has a big-ass fire sword. This boss can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be. You can bring Mildred to make it easier. If you target her face, she takes extra damage, but it puts you in range of the sword. But staying close enough to her lets you avoid it. However, she also has big old scary moves that you want to avoid by doing that. You'll notice that since she's dealing fire damage, she actually deals damage through my shield. And this is the big old... Oh no, that's not it. Alright. You gotta watch out for her lava. She does leave it around, which can be a bit of a nuisance. And she can spit it sideways. I'm trying to show off her moves without dying. I'm trying to get her to do her one big move, but she's not doing it. Well, I can't fight her in the lava. Mildred's gonna try. I think Mildred's gonna die if she doesn't get out of there. No, Mildred, don't kill her. No, Mildred, damn it. What happens is Quelaag will lay down on top of her, like, spider body and do a big-ass explosion, since Mildred's being a bitch. And you get the soul of Quelaag along with twin humanities. It's in here. Here we are. Soul of Quelaag, once daughter of the Witch of Izalith, but now a chaos demon. Special beings have special souls, and Quelaag's soul contains all aspects of chaos. Use it to acquire a huge amount of souls, or use it to create a unique weapon. Alright. So, really quick, show it off before I go do this. I will kill one of these guys for you, just so you can see what happens. If you kill an egg bearer, they burst, and all these little guys come out. And I'm gonna try to fireball them. Missed. But they do a absolute ton of damage. Come on! Just give me combustion. Screw it, just give me the shield. But yeah, I advise against fighting them. They're not worth the souls. And those little guys, if not handled well, can do a ton of damage to you and take you out pretty easily. Alright, so we're going to run across this room. You'll notice as we walk through, there's just spider webs and egg nests everywhere. That's how they've been here for a while, at least. And a decrepit tower. Notice the inside's also full. And here's our bell. Before we bring it, you look out. See this massive land of lava and buildings crafted into the side of a wall. We'll be back here. But let's ring the bell. So Sen's Fortress has been opened, and one thing to note, a lot of people don't notice it, but that chain that giant pulled on actually has a much smaller chain, like, entwined with it that he's holding. And to me, that signifies that originally opening that gate was a job of both humans and the giant working together. So, that's a bit different. But for now, we're going to homeward bone, return to the bonfire. And we will rest. That's gonna be it for this time, guys. My leg is completely broken. Let's fix that. That's better. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this time, guys. Meet me back here next time for more Dark Souls. And until then, don't you dare go hollow.